All right. Uh-oh. Shoot. I didn't do a mic test. I did not do a mic test. So what's up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me before I go any further? I forgot to do a mic tech. Let's go. Another Saturday stream. Sunday. Sunday stream. Oh, you can't hear me? You troll. Are you trolling? Can you sound fine? Thank you. All right. Shane, you can't hear me, huh? What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I know I'm live. I know. Oh, man. All right. Let me go through the list, guys. What's up? How's it going? We got Consingo. What's up, my man? Hopefully you're not too busy today and you're having a day off, my man. You're working hard like usual. John Wilson, SSR, Ashley. We got Jason. We got Dusty. Randy. Randy, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Dancing Panda coming in with the trolls. We got Kim Marley. How's it going, Kim Marley? I hope you're doing well, sir. We got Dark Rico. We got Sweeney in the chat. What's up, Sweeney? Shane, of course. Cyprin. Good to see you, Cyprin. Amato. Let me lower this a little bit. Lars, good to see you, Lars. I saw your message earlier. Give me a second, guys. Let me do a little sound manipulation here. There we go. Let me put that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sometimes it just sounds so loud in my own ears, but I have it so low on my computer. There we go. Good stuff. And we got James. We got Philly in the chat as well. We got Lamont. How's it going, Lamont? That's tight, homie. How's it going? Yo, the real question is, do we have Schlazzy Bonk in the chat? That's the MVP. If you guys don't know, that's the MVP of the channel. We got Jans in the chat. What's up, my man? The Brotherhood, what's up? Case Ball, what's up, dude? Shane, I'm a gifted lip reader. Good stuff, my man. We got Janik in the chat as well. Good afternoon to you as well. Goated Panda. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my thing here. Best Gamer, Gabriel, Alex, and we got Fuentes. What's up, guys? Good to see all of you guys here today, man. I am so sorry coming in here. Man, it has been an interesting weekend for me, for sure. This has been interesting to say the least, but guys, I have to say I am very, very excited just in general, man. We got some good stuff coming up for Stadia, cloud gaming, and all that stuff, and so I'm excited to mess around with some games here soon and hanging out with you guys and sharing all this stuff. And we got some good stuff coming up on the channel as well, so I hope you guys are excited. What we chatting about today, my man Alex? We're gonna chat about whatever you want to chat about. Whatever you want to talk about, that's what we're gonna do. There is a raffle. There's always a raffle every single week. Every single week. Today we're giving out 2 games. We're going to give out another Killer Queen Black, but we're also going to give out Trine 4. So those are the 2 games that we're giving out today. So stay tuned for that, and we'll start up the bot here pretty soon. Hope you're doing well, Sonny. Hype for your predictions. Thank you for that, Andy. Schlazzy better be here. We must talk some Resident Evil Village. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. I'm excited. What kind of games are you playing today? So Fuen says, I've mostly still been playing Dead by Daylight. I've been playing a little bit of Resident Evil as well, a little bit of Outriders, just a little bit of everything. By the way, let me say what's up to Amon as well. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I said hi to you, Amon, but thank you, sir. And Dusty, thank you to the mods. They have been excellent lately and kicking butt, so a little bit of love to them. Sonny, where are you in Resident Evil 7 at the moment? I'm just a little bit further than my last video. I've only dived into it just a tiny bit. Yeah, there's going to be a Resident Evil 8 demo for sure. And I'm definitely excited to play that. It's going to be good. Did they fix the crowd play invite problems? You know, I never got a message, Gabriel, about my last stream. So I don't know if they even looked at it. I hope they did, though. Owen says, I'm loving Outriders. Yeah, so it's funny, man. I get so much mixed reactions from you guys. A lot of you guys are loving it. A lot of you guys are upset. This has to be like the most mixed messages I've ever gotten for one game. Definitely. All right, let's see if we can start up the bot so you guys can enter. Remember, guys, if you guys end up winning in today's giveaway, you have to be present when I pull. So let me go ahead and set up the bot right now. We're giving out 2 games today, and if you're a member on the channel, you get an extra ticket. So keep that in mind. I say it's like 50-50. Half the time a member gets it, and another time just a subscriber gets it. All right, let me start this giveaway. The cool thing is, I want to say this, and we are about 6 members away today. I think we're at 94. I have 94 total members on the channel, that's mind-blowing, but I'm about 6 away from unlocking a new emote. So hopefully we can hit that here pretty soon. I'd love to get that extra emote. I think I have like 4 emotes to upload, and I think I'm going to do some of my face because those seem to be better, more popular. So I got to take some pictures. Wow, the bot worked right away. Good stuff. What's up, Eddie? And hello, Koala. Hello. Yo, Koala. Last week, for the record, you won. And you weren't present, my man. You won one of the games last week. So I just want to let you know. Randy says, hope all is well with you, Sonny. I'm excited for what's coming to Stadia. The known things and the unknown, and the naysayers are hating it. You know, I haven't heard as many naysayers lately. I think people have cooled off. Now it's just like us in the community, and we're just having a blast and enjoying the games. So I'm with you on that. I personally have been pretty encouraged by everything I'm seeing, including some of the news that we got this weekend of what's coming up with the newest APK breakdown. It looks like Google TV is going to come here any week now, and I'm glad to see that. And there's still some good stuff. Like Stadia is still going to open up to more countries this year. So that's cool to see. And then there's games coming out, and I don't know, a lot of you might have missed my last video, but I really think that Ubisoft Forward event might be pretty big in terms of what we're going to see for Stadia in the future. So I feel like we're about to get a lot of answers about the questions we've been asking for in regards to Stadia and its future and all the cool things that we're looking forward to. And I think we're about to get that in the next couple months and kind of see what's happening. So man, I've been very, very encouraged. Yesterday, I was on a podcast with these gentlemen. They're called XP. I think it's just called the XP Podcast. And Austin and Rob, and that podcast will come out on the 21st. And I actually have a little bit of a hot take that I want to run by you guys today. And I want to hear what you guys have to say about it, because I've talked to one other friend of mine, close friend. He knows where he is if he's on the channel, if he's watching. And I haven't brought this up to anybody else. And I feel like it's a little bit of a hot take because some of you guys might give me some pushback. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. And yeah, we'll talk about it later. I'm just trying to figure out, should I talk about it now or wait a little bit? Maybe we get a little bit of a debate on it. Dancing Panda says, have you tried streaming xCloud to your TV using a Samsung phone and USB to HDMI adapter? It streams great. Halo 5 is awesome on xCloud. No, I have not tried all that, but I literally last night, Dancing Panda, tried xCloud and it worked like poop for me. What did I play? I tried to play one of my favorite games in the zombie game. I always draw some blanks. It's the Xbox Studio one. They always make their zombie game. I tried it yesterday. I tried to load up Dead by Daylight on xCloud, and it wouldn't even load up the game. And I tried 3 times. It wouldn't even load it up. It gets stuck at loading. So, and then I tried xCloud over a week ago, and I just continue to have bad experiences. And this is with a new Samsung S21, and with 5G, and I'm getting completely bad experiences. So I don't know about you, Dancing Panda. All the hate that you give to Stadia, maybe that should be a little bit redirected at some other services. State of Decay. That's right, Randy. That's what it is. State of Decay. I tried to load up some State of Decay. I'm a big fan of State of Decay. I tried to load it up, and it was the closest game that I have to some working okay, but it was still lagging quite a bit. Jarvis says, I hope Stadia and Ubisoft keep a good relationship. I think they will. SSR says, we need a Sunny plus Pancakes emote. How would that even work? I would love some ideas on some emotes. Yo, the Dim Reaper says, what's good, Sunny? Stadia has had a really good month. You've been on it. Thank you for that, Dim, and I agree. They've had a really, really good month. It's interesting because at the end of March, Stadia gave out so much news, you know, and it's been a little bit slow in regards to news. And it's interesting because It's like they come out with a barrage of like information. And I remember, was it like the March before April, the week before April, I mean, or and it was like the end of March. I forget which week it was, but it was like every single day Stadia had an announcement for something, and it was really cool. And then it's just kind of been announcements for things we already knew about. So it's been interesting to see how they pace out their announcements. But yeah, this month has had a lot of games coming out, and we still got more stuff. We got Judgment coming out here very soon, and I'll be covering that, and I'm excited for it. What did you think of the Dark Side rumors concerning Stadia? I mean, I don't know if that source is any good, Andy, but honestly, it makes a lot of sense for Dark Souls to come to Stadia. I mean, From Software, they already made a game on Stadia. I could definitely see it. I would say I would be a little surprised at this point if we don't. Cyprin says, when do we get to test your DBD skills on stream? Cyprin, last Monday I tried to stream DBD. It was Monday, so it was like I streamed on Saturday and then I streamed again on Monday, and crowd play wasn't working. Crowd play wasn't working, so I was a little bit turned off by that. I wanted to show off my DBD skills, and the little I did show off, it was awful. So what are your thoughts on Steam Link? Honestly, I have no thoughts on it. Are they even supporting it right now? Like, I know it works, but it seems like Steam gave up on it, didn't they? I'd be curious to see if Steam ever comes up with their own cloud service, because that'd be pretty crazy. Blocky, what's up, my man? Miss me, Sonny? Sure. Dusty says we need emotes for waffles. Okay. Sunny Bunches of Oats emote. Oh my god, that Sunny Bunches of Oats was amazing. If you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. Somebody made a really cool cutout of, it's called Sunny Bunches of Oats, like the actual cereal box. It was a freaking amazing. I loved it. I shared it on Twitter. Stadia Pro Gaming says, can't wait for Resident Evil 8 on Sunny. What about you, brother? Yes, I'm very, very excited for it. I am 1000% going to beat Resident Evil 7 before it comes out. So yes, I'm very, very excited. I'm going to get to it. Hey, Marcus says, hey, Sonny, how's your week? It's been good. Question, what Stadia game would you recommend to newcomers? I think the one game that I would recommend that just kind of has the entire package, it's always the game that I think of like immediately, is probably Division 2, because it has cross play. It has, I think it has cross progression, right? I know it has cross play with all the other services. So you're always going to essentially find some people to play with. And then it runs, it's literally true 4K, 60 FPS. So it's one of those that really showcases Stadia the best. Almost any of the pro games, honestly, are good games to recommend to newcomers as well. Like Resident Evil 7 is a great one, but you know, I know that's not for everybody. So essentially any of the pro games, but yeah, Division 2 is the one that stands out to me. What are your thoughts on the rumor about Microsoft, Sony buying Ubisoft? I have not heard about that rumor at all. Dancing Panda. That one's literally new to me, my man. Where have you heard that? I'd love a link on that one. I know there's the rumors about Square Enix. Lamont says we need a tight emote. That would be a good one. Hey, Sonny. I canceled my Resident Evil Village pre-order on PS4 after finding out it was 900p 45 FPS. I also tried the demo and it ran horribly and it looked so blurry. Yeah, guys, last gen is just like PS4, Xbox One. I mean, it is what it is. It's last gen, so it's just not going to be that great. I heard something about Sony games and Microsoft games coming to Stadia in the future. I haven't heard anything about that. Not heard about it. Lamont says there's a new Batman game. Is it coming to Stadia? There's no. There was like something we found with that, but we haven't really heard anything concrete on that, Lamont. When I tried to live stream Bomberman, it said crowd play wasn't enabled for the game. Oh, really? That sucks. Marcus says, I'm grinding through Resident Evil 7. Good stuff, my man. Free Horizon says, hey, Sonny, I tried GeForce Now recently and was quite surprised with how smooth it was. Stadia is the smoother experience, but both have their place and are perfectly serviceable. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Consingo, what's up, my man? Coming in so hot in here. Oh my man, coming in with the 100. You guys are like killing me, man. like Stadia Vet Gaming, wherever he was at, came in last week and donated like a good 200, and I don't know what I've done to deserve it, but I am beyond grateful. Consingo, thank you for the 100, my man. And I don't know if you heard me earlier, threw you a shout out. Hopefully I said you're not working too hard, because I know you're always working hard. Hopefully you're relaxing today on Sunday. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Coming in with the 100. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. That's a lot. Thank you. Patrick says you deserve it, Sonny. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know how. Like, legit, I don't know how, but thank you. Oh man. Sonny, have you heard anything regarding a Stadia Direct? Oh, I wish. I have. You mean, yeah, like a Stadia Connect, you mean? I have not heard anything about anything like that. Those are going to be interesting, because those are tougher to do without Stadia games and entertainment, because a lot of the times the Stadia Connects were a little bit revolved around like the Stadia games. But here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that, because there's still some stuff that like and I'm gonna draw a bit of a blank, so I know you guys will help me in the chat, but we still have that game from Harmonix and the makers of that one horror game. I always like forget the name, the developer's name. So we still have some games that are supposed to be exclusive to Stadia, and I know they've made deals for stuff like the 2 games that I know are coming to Stadia would be really cool to be announced. You know, there's some good stuff, guys. So I really feel like they could do a Stadia Connect. And I honestly, I don't know about you guys, but the last couple of Connects, people would be disappointed with those. And I've always been more on the positive side, because I've always seen some good stuff. And it's, for me, I really hope that they decide to do one of those again, because they really get us all hyped. I get excited about them. I'm a simple guy, man. I get excited. I know I get a little bit easily excited, so I'd love to see it. Randy, thank you for the 7. It's funny how these lives have become such a big part of my weekend now. You rock. Thank you for that, Randy. And I just want to say thank you for all your support every week, my man. Supermassive Games, that's what it is. Yep, Supermassive Games. Thank you, guys. So yeah, I would love to see a Connect. So I don't know, I keep saying, if the Stadia team's listening, have some confidence, do it again. And I know on this channel, you know, I'm gonna be positive about it, because we really enjoyed those. I enjoyed those personally, and I'd love to see it. But thank you again, guys, for the donos. Thank you, Consingo, for the 100 for Stadia game raffles. Thank you, my man. Really appreciate it again. And thank you to Randy for the 7. The $100 donation hijacked my comment. All right, let me go back. All right. Okay. It did hijack your comment. So let me go back to it. Free Horizon. All right. You said you tried GeForce Now and you were quite surprised with how smooth it was. Stadia is a smoother experience, but both have their place and are perfectly serviceable. So what I was going to say was that recent video I made about here's the thing, right? I have a hard time making videos comparing services, because they all do different things and they cater to different people. They don't all do the same thing. They literally are all in their own lanes. Now, if we want to compare like performance, that I could do, and I know a lot of you guys would love to hear that I can compare. For me, Stadia is pretty much number 1. For me, RTX isn't a big deal, like, at all. So like it's just not a big deal. I like it. I'd love to see it in Stadia games, but I never pay attention to it when I do have it. Like when I was playing Cyberpunk on GeForce Now, I never paid attention. I wasn't going around looking for it. I was just playing the game. So they all do different things. So I'm with you on that. And they all do different things. So sorry, yeah, he did hijack with that dono. So I apologize. Glad I got back to it though. Hey, Sonny, you look like you just woke up. Yes, I'm a bit tired. Thank you. I do look a little bit rough. Patrick says, why no HDR or ray tracing for Resident Evil Village? I think right now, okay, so I heard this and I can talk about this, I think, because I don't think this is somebody that nobody knows about told me that Stadia at the moment doesn't have right now they're still in that process of upgrading, and they haven't really upgraded yet. So I'm thinking once those upgrades actually start to happen and start going through, you'll start to see stuff like ray tracing. But at this point, I would have to say don't expect it. Right now, personally, I'm happy to see the games running 60 FPS, and I hope to continue to see that, even if it just has to be upscaled. I know true 4, it's weird because we do have Division 2 that has like true 4K 60 FPS, and then some games aren't meeting that. And then hearing what I've heard from other developers, they for some reason just can't get there. And then, like I said, we have the examples of where they truly are there. So it's just kind of interesting. I just think it's one of those things where it's a matter of just learning how to get these games onto Stadia, how to port them over and get them running and using the hardware to its full potential. And hopefully it's just that process of learning it. Now, I'm not a developer, so I'm speaking a little bit out of ignorance. So that's just what I've heard. All right, let me jump down a little bit forward. The Dim Reaper comes in with the $8. You are indeed appreciated, Sonny. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. The Dim Reaper. Consingo, thank you again for the 100. Randy, thank you for your dono. And we got a new member, Mind Plague. Thank you. Welcome to the Sunny Bronze. Thank you. Welcome to the Sunny Club, my man. And we are, I think, 5 away now from getting 100 members on the channel and unlocking one last emote. So thank you, Mind Plague. And like I said, you do get some bonuses. I do have like one podcast that I did only for members, and it's only been for members, and I've never even released it anywhere else. So there is some exclusive content for members. So appreciate it. At this moment, I'll take any streaming service that will become available in my country. It's so frustrating that they are taking so long to expand the countries. Brandon, I'm curious, what country are you in, sir? I'd love to see where you are, and maybe I have an idea or I can give you a clue. Andy thinks Stadia's player base has been growing this month compared to last year. This month, Sonny. Andy, I don't think so. If we compare it to last year this month, because around this time, Stadia became free and no longer needed that buy-in. So this would be a tough month to compare. Probably like a good time to compare would be like where we are now to where we were like August, October, before all the big games came out. Stadia growth at the moment has slowed down, but there has been growth, which has been good to see. So it's just a matter of, and I talked about this yesterday in that podcast I was in, Stadia just continuing to get out games and have them day in day. And I do have the hot take that I want to talk about, and I'm curious, just and I want to talk about this. I want to mention this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to talk about this, and I want to hear what I'm like literally going to see what you guys have to say about this. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts on this. So I talked about this with a friend about a week ago. This is about Stadia. And I thought to myself, we've seen how things have been happening with like Netflix, Hulu, and all these like streaming services. I'm wondering, how would you guys feel? And this isn't something that I think Stadia needs to do or anything, but I feel like it would create a pretty big buzz if it did do this. What are your thoughts on Stadia making most of the library? It doesn't have to be all of it, but like expanding on Stadia Pro. Because I've always said this, even last year, I've always thought that they were always going to expand even further into Stadia Pro. What would you feel about most of the games being on Stadia Pro, but with all the options of purchasing every single game? The reason I'm thinking about this is because we're hearing that Xbox Game Pass is actually selling more games. Like they're selling more copies of Outriders because they're letting people have that free demo of it. So I'm wondering how, like, if you guys think something like that would work. Would it work with Stadia Pro being even bigger and most of the games on the library with the option? We always have to have the option to purchase. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts on that. Yo, we got another big dono. Ruben coming in with the 50. Woo! My goodness, my man. Thank you. Thank you. My goodness. Ruben. And then we have a new member as well to Dunsmore. Thank you for becoming Sunny Bronze. Ruben, my goodness. Thank you guys. You Stadia Bet Gaming, Ruben, Consingo, you guys are just Mike. You guys, wow. Wow, guys. That's crazy. Thank you guys. Eli says, when will we see you at the Stadia Source podcast? You know, we had something scheduled back in like February, I think, and we haven't been able to hook up and get it going. Thank you again, Ruben. My goodness, my man. Thank you for the 50, and thank you for the new member. Oh man, guys, you guys are leaving me speechless. Thank you. So I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Thank you again for the donos, my man. Thank you. Like, you guys are insane. Thank you for that 50. Thank you for the new member as well. Thank you, Dunsmore. Man. All right, let me read what you guys said. Hold on. Like, I lost track of where I was. Oh my god. I believe it's easier to port Unity games to Stadia because I was in Unity. It said platform restrict. Yes. It's interesting because Stadia makers, the requirement is Unity. So I think the option of purchase would help out so much. Overall, it would be a pretty good idea. Royal Donut says yes. As long as I have the option to buy, I don't care too much what they do with Pro. Justin says, okay. Amon, I know, said it's a beautiful idea. Okay. Little says, it seems like only Game Pass could pull something off like that. Who's got 50 to throw around? Wow at Ruben. I know. Ruben's insane, man. He's insane. So is Consingo. Yeah, they're crazy. And Randy and guys, Randy like every week donates as well. Thank you guys. It would definitely depend, Sunny, on how the model would actually work, because the price will certainly have to go up to expand the entire library. That's true. Like, yes, you're right, Stadia Pro Gaming. I think that $9.99 would not be the price at that point. They would probably have to jump the price minimum $14.99, but I could see them going $19.99. Janik says, I'd pay about $14.99, $20 for more games. Hey, that's a good point. Shane says Game Pass is a great business model. Google can definitely benefit from such a... You know what's interesting to me about Game Pass is hearing that how the games are actually selling more because of Game Pass. That to me is really surprising, but that is literally the news, that the games are actually selling more because of it. I'd be curious to know if that's the same thing with Stadia Pro. And maybe that would explain why we see so many of the indie games go right away to Stadia Pro, because they know that if it's on Stadia Pro, then the indie games are going to sell a little bit more than usually they don't. Now, the problem with that too at the same time is that because we know a lot of the indie games are typically going to go to Stadia Pro so quickly, a lot of people aren't buying it. So they're kind of hurting themselves a little bit like that. Like, for instance, I know we're going to get... Man, I always forget the names of games right now, but I talked about in a video not too long ago, that indie game with the sandbox game with the guy who had a bit of a meltdown. Drawing a blank, but you guys know, we know that game's going to Stadia Pro here soon, and it's kind of like, ugh. So, all right, let me keep going through. Hold on, guys. Patrick says Stadia is using hardware from 2017, so I guess that's why it doesn't do ray tracing. Yeah. Stadia should do it as long as I can buy the games I'm in. Yes, I feel like that's important. We got to be able to buy the games. Kate, good to see you, Kate. Evening, Sunny. How are you and how has your week been? It's been really good, Kate. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. I know it's really late where you are. I still don't understand why people like Game Pass better. I would rather get to keep all the games as long as I'm subscribed to like Stadia Pro. I would probably finish... I hear you, Michael. I hear you. That's the problem with the Xbox Game Pass, is the games can leave the service and you're kind of out of luck, you know? The Bat Gaming says, you are awesome. You got me in a Stadia. Hashtag bromance. Thank you. Thank you to Bat Gaming. Really appreciate that. Yo, bromance. You and I locking eyes right now. Yo, we got another dono in here, and we got Johannes, not too active in chat, but still watching every weekend. Appreciate your work. Thank you for that. Thank you, Johannes, for the $10.99, my man. Really appreciate that. We're about 30 minutes away before we do our first giveaway today. Since everyone, again, is being so generous, we're going to give out multiple keys. Let's give out several games today. How do you guys feel about that? We're getting so much generosity. We just have to continue to give out a ton of stuff. So we're gonna give out. You guys want to see another good game given out today? Let's give out Killer Queen Black, Trine 4, and we're gonna give out Disco Elysium. I never say it correctly. Let's give out 3 games today, and all three of those games are really good, FYI. Just for the record. So we're gonna give out 3 games today. You guys are being insane. Let me be insane right back with you guys. Randy coming in with another 5, and Porter John coming out with a 10. I bought a ton of games because I played them on Game Pass and wanted them on Stadia. There we go. Exactly, Porter. Exactly. And then we got Randy coming in with the 5. Best cloud gaming channel in the community. Long live Stadia. Thank you, Randy, so much. And Porter, thank you so much. Johannes, thank you for the new members. Ruben, Consingo, Randy again for the dono. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Ruben says speechless during a Q&A is very problematic. I know. And your mama knows. What's up, my man? How's it going? Good to see you here in the chat today, my dude. Hey, Sundog, what's your Stadia game tag, Daryl? Daryl, my Stadia game tag is Sunnyside, but the thing is, I'm not accepting friends on there until they fix the UI problems, because I can't lag when I make videos for you guys. So Cherry is in the chat as well. What's up, Cherry? Guys, I'm missing so many of your messages. I'm so sorry today. I have lost complete and utter control of the chat. I always do good for like 30 minutes and then I lose it. It's every week. One of these days I'll get good at this. One day, hopefully. One day, I hope. I hope. Shane coming in with the 10. Get yourself a coffee. I have an energy drink today. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate the 10. And Ruben, another 10. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So guys, we're gonna give out 3 keys today. So if you haven't already, exclamation raffle. Bippity Bop, thank you again for the donations, guys. Bippity Bop says, do you think Stadia will upgrade the blades this year? So far, like I said earlier, I haven't heard that they've upgraded much yet. So I am hoping that, I mean, it's interesting because Stadia is kind of in this middle right now where they're close to next gen, but not quite there. But they're pretty above, in my opinion, the old generation. So I say be patient, and hopefully we get to start seeing those upgrades this year. If I hear anything different, I'll definitely let you guys know, as long as I'm allowed to say it. Sometimes I'm not. Yo, this music. Ray tracing or not, the quality Stadia delivers IMO is on par with current gen. Yeah, it's for me, it's pretty, like, it's funny because I actually haven't tried the new gen. You know, I'm just kind of going off, I don't know. For me, it's pretty close. Like Madden is insane. You know, like there's some games that are literally next. It's just some games aren't. So it's just kind of frustrating. It's just kind of this thing we have to navigate here. Dusty says I cracked open a beer. Cheers to you, Sonny. Thank you, man. I'll take a swig of my energy drink here. How long does it take for Google to send me the code for the Chromecast and controller after pre-order? I think they send it out just about a couple days after for Cyberpunk. I don't remember, but I think it could take up to like a month, like officially. So, all right, let me see if I can come back and read some of your guys' stuff. You guys are insane. Should we just do a giveaway now? No, let's wait about 15 minutes. Let's go. We'll do this in 15 minutes. We'll start doing a giveaway. And then we're going to give out 3 games today. Thank you guys. You guys are insane with all the... Oh, man, you guys are insane. I really appreciate it. We're going to give out some keys today, man. I'm excited. I have purchased more than 10 games on Stadia, most at the $60 price range or more. I wish you could purchase some of the free Stadia Pro games. Can you purchase free Pro games? So there's a way now it's on to do purchases of games that you've claimed. But it's like this weird thing that you have to do. If anybody on the Stadia team's listening, can you please get on that? Like, can you make it to where we can purchase Stadia Pro games easier? That'd be great. It's like even if we've claimed them. So I'm with you on that. There is a way to do it. And I think Gem Stadia, if you check out his YouTube channel, he's got a tutorial on it. Blocky says, you think I'm going to be luckier this time, Sonny? Probably not, my man. Gabriel says, Sonny, do you have any info about controllers and Chromecast coming to other countries? In some countries, Stadia is available officially, but their hardware isn't. I'm from Portugal. I don't have any information on hardware. I have almost no information on that, essentially. So Barbosa, I'm not 100% sure on that. And I know I've seen posts of where people are asking, how do I get some of this stuff in my country? I don't know if somebody in the chat can help, maybe, but I'm not sure, man. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm hoping that maybe the new Google TV will have potentially in more countries, and maybe they're waiting for that to get access to more countries in regards to having that hardware. So hopefully that's kind of what we're waiting for in regards to like the Stadia package in the bundle. Lamont says, thumbs up if you are a pro Stadia member. Yes, guys, please hit the thumbs up on this if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Also, be subscribed if you want to enter and win. You can enter, but you actually won't get pulled on the giveaway if you're not subscribed to the channel, but subscribe anyways. We're getting so much closer to 18,000 subscribers. I think today we just hit 17,600, but we are so close to 18,000. So please subscribe if you haven't already and you're watching. We have almost 200 watching. Wow. Well, what's up to everybody? I don't look at my numbers. You guys make me nervous. I've been a pro subscriber, but I find I spend the majority of my time playing games I've purchased, actually. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but can't bring myself to purchase it again and start all over. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. I have to say, though, for the record, Danny, if you like Red Dead Online, the online portion with the Stadia has actually got a pretty active community. There's usually at least one good server doing its thing, usually several as well. So I do recommend it, for the record, and it's been on sale. Usually the cheapest sales are around $42. So Shane says, I think the black controller needs the orange joysticks from the Founders Edition. Ooh, yeah, that's a good suggestion, Shane. If you don't give this stream a thumbs up, you're a dancing panda. Is dancing panda already left? Last week he was saying how terrible my beard was. Today he came in the chat and said that, is this yet another Stadia stream? He's always trolling. For the record, my beard, I'm gonna let it grow so I can look like Santa Claus by winter. So the problem with Stadia's store is that the pricing is not transparent. If you own a game through Pro, you can't see what the full price of the game is without Pro. There's no place to see all the prices easily. Yeah, there's definitely an issue with that, and it's a little frustrating. And one of those things that we need to make a suggestion and let the Stadia team know, because I think this is stuff they can easily fix, but who knows? Like, we don't typically complain about it too much, so who knows if they actually know, you know? Families benefit with Pro membership. Yep. Red Dead Online is pay to win. That's what stops me from playing online. Like, with the Stadia community, I don't think it's that bad. But I hear what you're saying. Do you think Stadia will get Battlefield 6? I don't have any information like that's inside information about that, but I am hoping Stadia is getting Battlefield 6, like, big time. Really hoping. Cannot wait to try Cyberpunk 2077 on Stadia next month. I could afford it. Nice, yo. And WG, come back to this stream or hang out with us every Saturday, Sunday, whenever I stream, and let us know how that goes. I love to hear. I think just the other day, I think it was on our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, join it. I think they just talked, somebody's like mentioned that they played it for the first time and they really enjoyed it. Like, it's like they dealt with no bugs, no nothing. So that was really cool to see. What do you think about the GTA 5 remastered rumors coming to Stadia? Blocky, I think it's I'm gonna be surprised if Stadia doesn't get GTA 5. That's basically what I think of it. So Austin comes in. What's up, dude? It would be awesome to see a Google TV bundle with a new color controller. That's what I said in my last video. Also, do you use the Ethernet adapter for your Chromecast? So yes, I do use the Ethernet adapter. I like to be plugged into my Ethernet with my Ethernet cable when I play Stadia. When I play any cloud service, period. It's not just exclusive to Stadia, but yeah, man, I literally talked about that in my last video. I hope we see some new controller colors. And if you guys missed out on the news, because I haven't made a video, I'm gonna work on that video today after this stream. There's gonna be a new promotion thing where apparently if you do enough Stadia referrals, they're gonna have a 50% off coupon for one of the Stadia controllers. I have 4. I'm about to get 4 white controllers with the Resident Evil promo, and my one Midnight Blue. This is the one I use the most because it's, you know, the founders. And I really want Wasabi and a black controller, so I'm gonna end up owning like 6 controllers. So I'm hoping to take those coupons. Like if I don't get it, maybe somebody can be generous and give me their coupon, and I'm totally gonna buy some controllers. So I'm really excited for that. You guys are calling on Schlazy Blanc. Oh man. If I had a friend buy it for me, the story is very bland. Yo, I like Cyberpunk, but I hear it's not for everybody for sure. The problem is that xCloud only has a fraction of the games that the native console versions have. Until xCloud has the full library, I can't buy into it. Dusty says, I want Ark on Stadia so I can play with you guys. My friends on Xbox don't play it. So I'm going to be extremely shocked if we don't hear about Ark on May 1st. I'm going to be pretty shocked. Kate says, Sunny's YouTube channel is the best. Thank you, Kate. Really appreciate that. Any chance of a yearly subscription for Stadia or Game Pass? I don't know anything about Game Pass. For Stadia, they really need to get on it, Joshua, and I really hope they do. So there's a lot of stuff we're talking about in this stream, man, where I feel like Stadia just got to get on it, man, because there's some good stuff that we want. When do you think we'll hear the next big announcement? Do you think we'll have to wait till E3? Royal Donut Gaming, I don't know what big announcement you mean. There is something. This isn't 100% sure. There's something that's coming out, I think around summer, for a game that hasn't been announced, or the game. Hold on. There's something coming out this summer for a game that I don't even know it's 100% sure if it is coming to Stadia, but there's been some good things that I've seen in regards to just kind of like putting the pieces together of like a puzzle. And this is a game that I'm actually very excited for Stadia, and I think it's going to be one of those I'm going to be streaming quite a few times. I don't know if I'm going to stream it all the time, but yeah, but that's even if it comes. So I don't even want to. I don't even want to mention it in terms of like any sort of like rumor or anything, because it's not 100% sure. But I feel like there's been enough puzzle pieces, and I think that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to this summer if that game does get announced for Stadia. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I talked about this in my last video, and I'm going to say it again if you guys didn't watch my last video. That Ubisoft Forward event, I think, is going to be kind of a big deal, because there could be games that are announced for like the next couple years ahead, and it'd be interesting to see if Stadia is going to be announced alongside, like, you know, Stadia getting those games as well. So I think this event's going to be pretty big, so I'm going to be watching that like a hawk. So Johanna says a hardware upgrade for true 4K 60 games and next gen patches, or let's say Destiny, would be really awesome. It's close to next gen, but not the same for the devs. It's bad. You know, that game was one of the games that kind of got rushed, and who knows if they were to go back and really try to optimize it, how much they could get it going. So hey Sonny, it's been a while since I joined your live stream because of the time zone differences. Love from Italy. All good. I have been trying my best to want to get these streams out like at 11, so 2 hours prior, but my schedule, my sleeping schedule, as you guys can see, I look like a bit of a mess, is a little bit all over the place. So 1 o'clock is like the one time for sure. 1 o'clock my time is like the for sure time I know I'm going to be ready to go. Yeah, we need more color options for sure. Schlazzy bonks in the chat. What's up, Schlazzy? Did he get a ticket? Where is he? These are the YT. There are YT channels that stream Stadia using Stadia Stream. Never found one. Using the direct Stadia streaming, I'm not sure, but there's plenty of channels that actually stream Stadia. Do you have any specs on the new Google TV Chromecast? No, not at the top of my head. I don't. Sama says, glad to be on another live stream, guys. Good stuff. Carl says, if Stadia keeps doing promos for games with the free bundle, they should really do with special controllers for the games. Like I said, man, I'd love to see some different controller colors for sure in the mix. So Schlazzy is in the chat, huh? Is he talking, or did he just enter in the giveaway? What's up, Schlazzy, if you're watching? Yo, what's up, Andre? How's it going? Dusty says, I really thought Ark was coming in April, but if not May, yeah. I really thought it was coming in April as well. I'm baffled that they still offer the CCU in the premium edition instead of the 7-month-old Chromecast with Google TV. I think we're going to see a new bundle, Nick. Now it's on, says the new dinosaur game looks dope. That extinction game. Yep. It does look pretty good. We're doing a giveaway here soon. Yes, we'll do the giveaway right now. Let me just catch up with the chat in the next minute or two. So I'll let you guys get your last exclamation raffle. If you already did it once, don't do it again. You'll have to reach out to me via Discord or Twitter, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe if you're watching this. Yeah, please subscribe. But yeah, you guys have to reach out to me. Keep in mind, guys, so last Monday I did a giveaway, and we had our first. I have been doing game giveaways since 2019. Actually, probably, yeah, 2019. And we had our first imposter who tried to play off like they were someone else. So if you're one of those people watching and you think that you're going to do that, you're going to be able to get away with trying to steal a key from somebody, I have parameters in place to keep that from happening. It's not going to happen. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy trying to steal a key from somebody. That's pretty lame. And if you, by the way, keep in mind, mods, if you see the person that we saw last week, unfortunately, we might not know who his YouTube name is. That's worthy of a ban if I ever saw one. So you will be banned if we can figure out who you are. Don't be that guy. Don't try to steal keys from people. Hey, Sonny, have you tried streaming the games with crowd choice, Outcaster, for example? Yes, Marcus, I did it last Monday. We did a little bit of Outcasters. I tried to do Dead by Daylight, but it wasn't working. I actually really love crowd play. I want to do so. My goal, and I've always said this, my motto for this year has been, you know, I already forget what the motto is, but my point is, one day I'm hoping to have a consistent stream where we just, you and I, me and the community, you guys, we get to just play games together. And I tried doing it this past Monday, and a little bit of a disaster. So crowd play is amazing, and so is crowd choice. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. We're about to pull this giveaway, so get ready. Just give me a second. Let me do something real quick. Let me change up the music real quick. All right, let me change it to this. Okay, we're good to go. Perfect. All right, let's do this giveaway. Let's do this giveaway. Yes, Stadia SSR says instant ban. Yep. Yeah, Paul says, wow, that's low. Who would do that? Yeah, I always knew it would happen. And I've always had parameters in place for years now doing giveaways because I knew one day somebody would try to do it. And there it was. Last Monday was the first time someone tried to pull that nonsense off. So if that person's watching, feel free to get off the channel. It's more than likely, I always assume it's like a kid. So if it's a kid, well, then I won't be that harsh to you, young man. But just keep in mind that's wrong. All right, let's go. Let's pull this giveaway. We're going to stop the entries. You guys have to let me know in the chat. You have to type in that you're here and present. We're going to give out Killer Queen Black first, and then we're going to do our next two giveaways after that. So don't leave. The stream isn't going to be that much longer either. We're only about an hour left. So we're still going to give out two other games on top of this. So if you don't win this one, stay tuned. All right, let's close this. Let's pick our first winner today. We have 186 tickets and 164 people who have entered. So this is a big one. We got a lot of people. So let's pick our first winner. We got Larry Lockett. Larry Lockett, are you in the chat, my man? Come on down to the Sunny Price is Right. You are our first winner today. If you're in the chat, literally just type in a dot. I don't care. I just need to know you're present and you have won Killer Queen Black today. And he is here. Congratulations to Larry. Stay tuned. Within the next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I'm gonna do the next giveaway. So, and then we'll do one more. So he typed in dot. Nice, Larry. Congratulations. We're gonna resume the entry. So just message me on either Twitter through a direct message or Discord. From here on out, I'm gonna say this: have proof that you won. Screenshot that Streamlabs chose you, and your actual name on YouTube. So start having proof from here going out, because if we have another situation like Monday and you can't provide proof, unfortunately, I'm not going to give the key out at all. So hopefully, and by the way, you're going to get banned from Discord too if you try to be an imposter. So Oh boy. Congratulations to Larry. Stadia Estado. How are you guys doing? Hold on. Stadia Estado, ¿cómo están, mi amigos? ¿Cómo están? ¿Están aquí conmigo hoy? And you're hanging out? What's up? You guys are celebrities. It's the channel from Spain, the Stadia channel from Spain. I'm doing good, brother. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo te va todo allá? What's up? Good to see our brothers from Spain coming out and hanging out with us. What's up? I feel honored. What's up? Sí, puedo hablar un poco. No muy bien, no puedo hablar muy bien. Mi español no es muy bueno, pero sí puedo un poco. What's up? Yo, I feel honored that they're here hanging out with us. Yo, what's up, Nintendo Nate? Don't be sus. I agree with you. Don't be sus. That's what the cool kids are saying these days. Sus. Guys, so yesterday I did the podcast, right? And we were talking, by the way, I really encourage you guys. The podcast is going to come out on the 21st. I love these guys that I did the podcast with. They were so chill. They were so cool. I loved them. It was Austin and Rob, and we talked mostly cloud gaming, mostly Stadia. And it's really cool to hear what people think of Stadia who are not in the Stadia community, because it gives you a good idea of their perceptions. And it's always something that I'm always watching out for. You know, like I pay attention to you guys like 80% of the time, but I love to hear what other people think. So it's going to be a really good podcast. I would definitely encourage you guys to listen to it on 21st. I'll be linking it on Twitter and the Discord. So good stuff. Stadia Estado, I'm doing really good. How about you, man? How you guys doing over there? Oh, man. Yeah, if you already did the raffle, you don't need to do it again. I don't have an exclamation Twitter, Nintendo. I'm such a noob at that stuff. I'm such a noob. It is in my description, though. Oh, man. Guys, it's really interesting to hear the perception of Stadia from the outside. Like, there's... And I want to say, too, for the record, the two guys that I did the podcast with yesterday, they're 10 years younger than me. And I feel so old. I'm an old man. It's hitting me, man. Guys, I'm about to be... My birthday's in July. I'm about to be 35 years old. I still feel like I'm in my 20s. I don't even believe I'm in my 30s. Like, my heart, my brain, everything, the outside, obviously, is in its 30s. But everything feels like I'm in my 20s still. And so talking to these 25-year-old guys is just it was just surreal in that sense. Now it's on says I'm 36. Alan says 35. Don't worry, I'm 52. Lars, please, Lars. You are 52 is young, man. 52 is nothing, Lars. Lars, by the way, can I say for the record, I love you to death. I love Lars. I got nothing but love for Lars. Lamont says who's it, the oldest? Lamont, there's no way you're 40, bro. There's no way. Rude, Jesus, I am dust. No. By the way, I didn't mean to make anybody that's older than me. I did not mean to make you feel. For me, the correlation is that I feel like I'm still in my 20s. Like I really do. Eli, you are 15 older. You are 15 years older than me. There you go. Eli, you're only like 21. My goodness. Rouser says I'm 10 years older than you, Sonny, and I still feel young. I hope so. See, that's what matters, right? It's what you feel in your heart. And I just don't feel like I'm there. And I don't know, maybe it was like talking to those guys and they got a little bit of youth in them, but I was just like, I was enjoying myself with them, you know? Nintendo Nate says I'm 37. Okay. Michael says I'm 43 here. You're still, and Michael, you're 43 is nothing, my man. You're young. Lars as well. Errol says, by the way, Sonny, is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 crossplay? Because I never find people. No, it's not crossplay. It's not crossplay, unfortunately. Sven says, I know the feeling, Sonny. Lord Vivek says, I just hit 40. Stadia Estado. Katana says, I'm 39. Oh, okay. Katana, are you from Stadia Estado también? Tenemos toda la familia aquí, man. We have all the Stadia family here. The Stadia family creators. Because we got Chariot in the house, too. We got some awesome people in here. Good stuff, guys. Dusty as well, guys. Give some love to Dusty. He's also a Stadia creator. Hold on. What happened here? Stadia GG says, I'm 39. The cloud community is very old, but also cool. That I think that's one of the reasons that makes this community so insane, you know. Dusty says, now I'm a grandpa, 36 in November, but dance keeps me going. Good stuff. Blue Belt's 37. Das is 38. Tom is 55. Okay. Guys, if you're in your 50s and you're hanging out here playing Stadia with us, I am just praying I get to be as cool as all of you. I swear this. Lars and you guys are freaking amazing. And Consigo with the 50 after donating 100 is amazing as well. Please give Consigo some love in the chat. My goodness, Consigo, you are insane, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are insane. You guys are all insane. Michael's, we're all the 20s. Michael's like, guys, I'm 20 here. Where's the rest of my peeps in my age? Para el español. Wait, I can't even say that word. What's that? Letismo? I'm from Kentucky and I don't know Spanish. Oh, okay. I don't know what that word is at the end you said there. I feel so put on the spot when I'm trying to talk Spanish right now. I swear my Spanish is better than what I'm giving you guys. It's just like, it's not good, but it's better than this. But either way, Single, thank you for the 50. Oh my goodness, thank you for the 100 and then the 50 and then Randy and then Ruben as well. You guys are insane. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness. Paul says he's 29, so we got another 20 in here. Morgan, 21 here. You're not old, guys. Morgan says 21. Morgan, I would have never guessed you're 21 years old, Morgan. And Morgan, if I would have guessed your age, I would have said like 30. Brotherhood of Stadia says he's 18. Okay. You're the young, you might be the youngest man in the chat. We have, if Elias is here, he's only like 15. He's one of the mods. Twisted Barber says he's 46 and still kicking it. Good stuff. Larry's 36. Okay, Larry Lockett. Kate's 35. All right, Carrie, we're like the same age. Lamont says, yo, I'm OG, original gamer. Lamont, you're the premier OG in this community, period. Sonny, we need Skater XL on Stadia. Yes, that'd be great. Nature, you're 46? No, Nature. I thought for sure my man was in his 20s. That handsome profile picture of yours, sir? No way. No way. Jadix says Stadia should get featured in an AARPG. Come on, Jadix. What's that about? Oh, you're killing me. No. Don't be like that. Don't say stuff like that. Oh, man. Would be cool if Google puts the feature of demo trial Stadia games on YouTube as ads. Yeah, that would be a cool thing. Yeah. Stadia playing off that's the thing, guys. This is like, we can be here all day. Stadia's got so much like stuff that can really push Stadia to like the next level, and it's just a matter of being, us gamers, we're just not patient. That's all it's about. When this gets to more countries, when Stadia decides to really fully utilize YouTube, I mean, YouTube, Google has YouTube, like, oh man. Churchy says I'm 25. Okay, so we got quite a few 20-year-olds in here. The young guns in here. Justin Eaton's 28. Justin's 24. Nature says, how much fun is Killer Queen Black? It's really fun. It's really fun. I really like the game a lot, actually. Arrow says, bro, I feel old usually, but seeing most of the people here are older than me makes me feel much better. No, come on, Arrow. How can you feel old at 20? Man, a 20-year-old, their whole life is ahead of them. And it's funny because I tend to insult the super young 20-year-olds, mostly out of jealousy because you guys are 20. But I'd be like, you know, when you're 20, you're still just a dumb kid still. But not in this community. You guys are, the 20-year-olds in this community are smart as can be because they're hanging out with us. So, you know. Alan says my Spanish is limited to wait, what? Hier Swiss un torche. That's not even Spanish, Alan. That's like French. I can read Spanish. Oh, you guys are killing me. Wait, where did I go? Jendon says he's 45. I'd be curious to find out how many. I feel like there might be more 40-year-olds than 30-year-olds in the chat. Rue says we're in the 30-plus gang. Elias is 19. See, there you go. Elias, you're actually not the youngest, though. Brotherhood's 18. Rusty says, I am 51 and I have 3 sons in their 20s and have been gaming since 1977. Rusty, what on earth were you playing in 1977? And I said that in the most rudest way possible. So forgive me being an idiot. I'm just curious what you were playing. I'm sorry. Ignore me. Michael says I'm 43. Was just wondering where you get peeps. Wondering where you get peeps where. Yep. You're not 15, Elias? My bad. I thought you were 15. Welcome to the Age Podcast. I know. Kate, yup, you're 35. Kate, we're the same age, Kate. I'm about to be 35 in a couple months. I'm almost 39, but I still feel myself. No, Chariot, you might be you might be 39. You're about to hit 40, but man, you have the energy of a 20-year-old. I wish I could have just half your energy. If I had half your energy, I'd be doing way more, you know? Hold on, there was a message here from, I missed it. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I could have sworn, there it is. Consingo says, Stadia Stato, we've got such a great diverse community here. We really do. We really do. What did he say? I missed it. Earl's 37. Earl, I just saw you right now. God, I apologize, guys, that I'm missing your guys' stuff. What's up, Earl? Good to see you. My brother from another mother. Where's Stadia Estado? He says here, Nature Boy's pretty funny to play with friends. A great game. Hopefully come with Pro next month. Guys, if you guys want to support our family from Spain over there, from Stadia Estado, I know it's a Spanish channel. If you just want to, they have such high quality, awesome content over there. I go over there because I love like their thumbnails. I love everything they do over there. I love listening to them over there. I love to get their perspective because they're in a whole different country, you know, where it's just awesome. So I got a lot of love for Stadia Estado. So thank you guys. I actually feel very honored to have you guys in the chat. Very honored. Randy with the 5. Un día espero comerme unos tacos de carnitas con mi hermano Sonny. You can bet on that. By the way, for those who don't know what Randy just said, he says he wants to eat some carnita tacos. And I'm not a huge fan of carnitas. If we can get some carne asada or some chorizo or one of those, I'll eat some carnitas though. I'm good with that too. Tacos is my favorite food, so I'm with you on that. For sure, Randy. I'm down with that. And Single says, "Oh Lord, I'm 41, not 40." Oh no. Dusty says, "I the 35." Super Jeff says he's 27. Sven says he's 31, also with 2 kids, one of 5 and 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. Also started gaming on the Nintendo Switch and the free SpongeBob on Stadia. Sven, that is freaking awesome. And it's cool that you already got them gaming on Stadia already. 5 years old. That's cool. That's freaking awesome. I love hearing that. I just saw your message, Chariot. Sonny, do you think Stadia should bring back the $10 discount whenever they become available in more countries? Yes. I love seeing that $10 discount. It was very clutch because you could even buy some games for completely free. So I'm with you on that, and I hope we get to see that, my man. That was a good suggestion. Stadia team, if you're listening. Royal Donut says, what about Barria tacos? I don't know what that is. Yo, Nintendo Nate, yes, pastor. Tacos de pastor. There we go. Fish tacos, anyone? No, get out. I feel like SSR on a weekly basis he's like towing the line from wanting to get banned on this channel. Like he's like the pineapple pizza guy talking about some fish tacos now. You're like towing that line, sir. You're close to the ban hammer. Sonny, will you eat hummus and pita with me after COVID is over? No, I don't like hummus. Sorry, Eli. Some lengua tacos. No, Joshua. No. Keep it simple, man. Just give me some steak tacos, all right? Keep it simple. No, I don't like lengua tacos. 20 years, but ready to support Stadia in the community. Almost 300 followers on Stadia Italian Instagram page. Here are more people joining. Ooh, Morgan, that's awesome. Kim Lee says he's 29 and feeling old, especially since my oldest is 14. Whoa. Seriously? That's crazy. So what's your 14-year-old up to? That's awesome. Well, Marley, by the way, shout out to you because I know you've been here since the beginning of the stream, hanging out with us. You're freaking awesome, dude. Just giving you some love. Thank you for that. Real Deal says he's turning 31 on Tuesday. Well, happy birthday to Real Deal, and thank you for hanging out with us. Mind Plague says I can live off tacos and shawarmas. I don't know what that second thing is, but I can. If you had in the chat, if you had one food you can only live off of, what would it be? Because Mind Plague said tacos, and that is what it would be for me as well. If you were to ask Sonny the teenager, he'd say something dumb like pizza, you know. But tacos, the old man, okay, not old man, 35-year-old, getting older, would say tacos. Now, if you only can live off one food, probably it would be unhealthy as heck because all meat. Pete says, I'm all in on Wendy's double cheeseburger. I was just talking burgers with a friend the other day, and I have to say, Wendy's for me is somehow going down lately, just for the record. I know this isn't Stadia talk, but I just want to say. All right, let me jump forward a bit. Sonny, there's a great Mexican place near me that has burritos and frijolitas. They're pretty great. Have you tried them? I have no idea what burritas and frijolitas are. Is it just like burritos with beans in them? Ruse, what's your take on pineapple pizza? Oh, let's not go down that road. I love using Stadia, but I wish it had more games like Call of Duty. Also, I'm 14. Yo, Robot, man. Just be patient, Robot. I think Stadia's gonna get Call of Duty at some point. And I have no inside information. I feel like it's like the #1 game we all want. So, and trust me, it's the #1 game that they know. And I'm talking about like Call of Duty Warzone. I think it's the #1 game they know that we all want. Most, like, not all of us, but you know, a lot of us. So, I hear you, my man. I hear you. Dusty says carne asada tacos all day. Yes. Nintendo Nate, what about, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to repeat what you're saying, just in case it's like a dirty word. Nintendo Nate. Cheese pizza with pineapple. Oh, let's not go down this road again with this pineapple pizza nonsense. It's like every week we go down this road. Oh my goodness. Pancakes. Yeah, we can talk some pancakes. Burgers all day for Joshua. Okay, burgers, tacos. So some of you guys are with me on this. I'd take fajitas. Fajitas, really? So if there's only one food, and you guys are saying pancakes, okay. Pancakes, like, if you could only eat one food, pancakes, really? Oh my goodness. SSR says Wendy's is poop. Wendy's was good. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Sonny, have you played MLB The Show 21 yet? No, I've not. I'm waiting until, what, the 24th? I know some people got early access to it, DJ. And if yes, what do you think? I haven't played it yet, and I wish Stadia had the game this year. I could see myself playing the game 10 hours a day just on Stadia alone. Yeah, man. I'm actually a big fan of the MLB The Show franchise. I do hope we see it on Stadia at some point. A lot of people want to see a baseball game, so I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you. Yo, what's up, Ilseum? How's it going, my man? Eli says, I don't want COD. To be honest, I prefer story-driven games. You know, I'm good with any of these games I want to be on Stadia, man. And that's just one of the kind of the pieces to the puzzle, man. Having COD, having story-driven games, all of it, man. Just the more games, the better in general. Rusty says, I totally believe Battlefield 6 will come to Stadia on release date. I hope so. I really do. SSR says we need ASMR of Stadia saying pizza for 10 hours. I don't understand this pizza thing. Am I saying it wrong or what? I feel like I'm saying it right. Maybe it's a Chicago thing. What do you eat while gaming? Pancakes. Oh my goodness, Lamont. Pineapple tacos. Alan wants to get banned as well. At this point, if we're talking pineapples on the channel, it might be your gateway to the ban hammer. I like pineapples, just not on anything other than just me eating a pineapple on its own. Pineapple slices. Kate says, I saw a new rumor that Nintendo is working alongside Microsoft to bring xCloud to the Switch. Is this true? Kate, I actually don't know if that's true or not. I haven't investigated that myself, if I'm being honest, Kate. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Hold on, let me keep going. So somebody was talking about Belgian waffles like a week ago, right? And I've never had that. Dark Regal says, Sunny odia la piña en su pizza, sí. Grilled fish tacos with mango. Oh my God, what are you talking about? French fries all day. Yes, big fan of French fries. Yo, Dasboo, always watching, first time in the chat. Well, welcome, my man, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream, and thank you for hanging out with us here in this insane, amazing, youngest, most beautiful-ish Is that a word? Beautiful-ish? Community in all of YouTube. Easily. Indian takeout all the way. No. A lot of Indian food is spicy, isn't it? I can't eat it. I really fear that the two games we missed from EA are FIFA and Madden at Sunny Cloud Gaming. I don't know, man. It's tough because since EA is going to have 2 more games that we know of, but yet we know so many games that EA is coming out with that we want to see. I mean, we could even go back to NHL hockey, like all these games. It's really tough. I've been saying that I am really, really hoping for EA to and Stadia to hopefully make some sort of deal and get a couple more games on Stadia, because if we are set to only have 2 more games and there's still the new there's still the new FIFA, there's still the new Madden, there's still the new Battlefield, you know, those are 3 games. So does that mean one of those 3 games would be left out if we were to get theoretically one of those 3 games? You know, I feel like there's going to be some disappointment there, right? So I'm hoping all those games come. I don't know what the 2 EA games are going to be. It's going to be interesting to see, but man, I just, oof, I really hope we get Battlefield, man. I'm going to be a little disappointed if we don't. Go back to your guitar, Shane. All right, let me keep going. I want Tennis World Tour 2 on Stadia. Yo, that would be a good one. I'd love to see a good tennis game. I'm a big fan of the tennis games. I'm a big fan of playing tennis as well, so I'm with you. Are we going to play FIFA 21 game with you? Something resembling a tournament with us? I think we tried to set something up, and I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. Captain Crunch cereal or Apple Jacks? Are you talking about the regular Captain Crunch? It has to be Apple Jacks for me, for sure. Hi, Sonny. We haven't got still nothing on the next gen hardware for Stadia. Charlie, I just talked about that earlier, and I heard that so far we haven't seen any there hasn't been hardware upgrades just yet. So hopefully that's something this year that Stadia is going to be working on. So just to kind of give you an update on what I heard. I'd love an RTS like Age of Empires or Call to Arms to come to Stadia if there is one. I haven't found it. There isn't any games like that on Stadia, and I am 1000% with you. I'd love to see one of those games for sure. I've been calling for that, man. I've been calling for that. I'd love to see Crusader Kings, even though that's not the same thing. I'd love to see Crusader Kings on, but that's literally me being selfish. I don't know how good that game would do on Stadia, but what's your least favorite game on Stadia? Probably Immortals Phoenix Rising, if I think of one that I played enough and I got kind of annoyed with it, because it's got too many puzzles for me. I'm just not a puzzle guy. As soon as you start giving me puzzles, I kind of get turned off. I have to think instead of using my reflexes. Ugh, forget it. Real Deal says, I just started on Resident Evil Gold Edition and really like it. Something new feeling. So many games feel the same. It's good to change it up. I'm with you on that, actually. Really like the puzzles, though. Yeah, the puzzles, funny. I just talked about puzzles, but I feel like Resident Evil does a good job of mixing up puzzles with kind of like the jump scares and the horror. So it gives me enough to keep me distracted, because sometimes when you're doing the puzzles, you get a jump scare, you know? So it's interesting. You're putting the C sound in pizza and you're missing the T. Oh, well. Thank you for telling me, because I had no clue. I need somebody to mod a Switch and play Stadia. You know, I had a modded Switch and I gave it away. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself. That would have been a good one to do a good video on. Man, am I this behind in the chat? Sorry, guys. Spicy food all day. Oh, I like spicy food. I just can't eat it. I like spicy food. I mean, I'm half Mexican and I can't touch spicy food. It's tough. Eli says, I'm excited for the Supermassive Games exclusive. Me too. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they have. Andy says, do you think the EA deal had anything to do with the F21 racing game not coming to Stadia to many in the community? Andy, that's a really, really, really good question. I've not given my thoughts on that, so I'll give you guys my thoughts now. I think this is one of those things where we kind of have to continue to wait and see. Stadia has been doing this thing lately where they just don't want things announced for whatever reason, or maybe it's not on Stadia, it's the publisher that's not announcing it, and Stadia is just not giving them kind of like the nudge, like, yo, can you please announce this for Stadia? I don't want to say that F1 isn't coming to Stadia until we know the game's launched and there's been no word. At that point, then I'm going to have my real speculation on what's happening. But at the moment, I feel like if F1 is supposed to come to Stadia, the deal would have already been made. And so I don't feel like the EA deal would have messed with it just yet. It would be more like for maybe the next year. So yeah, that's kind of my thought on it. So thank you, Andy, for asking that. So we did get a donation. Fredo with the 10. Merci. Thank you. Really appreciate the 10, Freddy. And yeah, thank you for that. Merci. Where was I in the chat? Thank you again, Freddy. KFC bucket for me if I have to choose for the rest of my life. Oh no, but you're not gonna live long. I'm with you, man. It's a guilty pleasure, man. Some fried chicken. Yeah. Sonny, do you have any information about Road 96? They removed any information about the Stadia release from their website. No, I know that they released a new trailer, didn't they? And it looked good, but I didn't watch the trailer. I just didn't have the time. And no, I have not seen anything on that. That's actually really interesting. World Donut says, Sonny talking about Battlefield 6. Is he hinting at something? No, I wish. I'm not hinting at anything. If I could have one game from EA, it would be NHL. Yeah, I'm with you on that. NHL, not in terms of like the one game from EA, but like I'm with you on wanting to see NHL on Stadia. Have you started, Sonny? Have you started playing Disco Elysium yet? Looks like an amazing game, but pretty dense as well. Yes, I've really liked the game so far, and I'm giving it out today, by the way. Speaking of which, how far are we into this stream? Okay, well, in the next 15 minutes, we'll give out our second key, and it'll be Trine 4, and then we'll give out Disco Elysium later. So yes, I've been enjoying the game, but I know it's got some bugs on it, so I'm a little hesitant the further I go. So hopefully that gets patched out. Tawa says Humankind. Is that what you're saying? Humankind is releasing later this year. It's strategy. Yes. GTA 5 must come to Stadia without a doubt. I think we'll see it. Chariot. RuneScape 3 on Stadia. Well, that's the first one. That's the first time I've seen that one. Immortals is one of my favorite. Oh, I know. A lot of people love Immortals Phoenix Rising. This is not a shot at the game. It's just the way the game, like the gameplay itself, like the puzzles. I feel like for me, there was just a pacing issue. Like I would love to I loved being in the fights. Like the fights are insane. And then I feel like I would start to get slowed down with the puzzles. And then I was just like on this high, on this crazy cool fight. So for me, it was kind of like the balance was a little off for me. So I don't think the game's bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just not my type of game, you know? I'm playing Immortals Phoenix Rising right now as I watch the stream. I'm not a puzzle person, but I'm still enjoying it. That's awesome, Roster. GTA 5 should be free on Stadia since the game's like 8 years old and was released on all 3 generations. You know what's funny about that though is that GTA 5 is still one of the top selling games every year. So in a sense, I don't like, I'd love to see it free, but I wouldn't be mad at all if it wasn't, because the game always sells. So Charlie says, thank you for your answer, Sonny. Is it possible to play Stadia on Android TV? I think it's about to be possible. You have to do a workaround to get it to work right now. Sonny, does that mean you don't like the configurations on Watch Dogs if you don't like puzzles? No, that's a really good question, Kamarly. I'm actually a big fan of Watch Dogs Legion, and I do cringe when I do get the configurations. When I get to that point, I'm just kind of like, crap, it's a puzzle. But for me, that's a good balance, because you don't get that many puzzles. You do get them every once in a while, but I don't have an issue with it if it's like every once in a while. So that was a really good question. Legend Gaming, how's it going, my man? Good to see you. Sonny, if you don't like puzzles, what do you think of the Zelda games? It's funny, Free Horizon, because my first game that I ever beat was Zelda Link's Awakening on Game Boy, and it was all puzzle. It was the first game as a child. I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I beat it from start to finish. Back then, for me, all games, puzzles or not, was like amazing to me. You know, as I've gotten older, my taste has just changed. So yeah, I kind of have a little bit of an issue with the Zelda games. I get into them with the combat, and then when we get to the puzzles, I get a little turned off. So yeah, it's old school. And I barely just caught up to the donation from Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. All right, let me see if I can move down. Stadia is afraid to put anything out there since Cyberpunk 2077. Not sure what you mean by that. Amon says, Sonny, should Moon and I send you a care package full of Belgian waffles? That'd be great. I'd love it. Am I this behind in the chat? No, I'm not. I'm not that far behind. Judgment next week at Sunny Cloud Gaming. Anyone picking it up? Great question. I am absolutely going to be playing it and covering it on the channel. I'm very excited, man. Judgment should be a good one. Do you think games like FIFA 21 and PES 21? Well, we have FIFA, right? You're talking about the new FIFA? Will come to Stadia. I mean, like I said, we have two EA games coming. Could be the next FIFA. PES, though, I'm not sure about. We need more free-to-play game MMOs. We need free-to-play MMOs on Stadia. GFN has a clear advantage there. GFN kind of has an advantage there on everybody, if I'm being honest. So Pete says Amazon canceled Lord of the Rings. Yes, they did. They did. It was some disagreement between them and Tencent. GTA 5 was free on EGS once. Honestly, I see it coming to Pro. I think GTA 5 on Pro would be really good. GTA 6 as a Stadia exclusive, that would be insane. No one game from me, EA, FIFA, and the Fallen Jedi, if that's the title. Yep, that's awesome, Kate. Yo, Stadia Rev, what's up, man? How's it going? Link Awakening, that's my first series game. So good. Yep, that was mine too. Good stuff. All right, looks like I'm finally catching up with the chat. But GTA have thrived on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. With so many people, Stadia doesn't have half the amount at Eli. No, man. Honestly, listen, I played GTA on xCloud. Actually, it was the one that performed the best, but it still wasn't that great. I think having GTA on Stadia can make some noise, because as we know, Stadia just runs so well. And if you're really wanting the best performance and you want it through a mobile way, I think Stadia could, like, it's one of those games, kind of like what I feel like Call of Duty Warzone would be if Stadia got it. I mean, these are some games that would make some noise on Stadia. So I hope we get to see it. Randy says, I'm looking forward to Judgment. I hope we get the Yakuza along with it. Yes, I'm with you, Randy. I'm with you on that. Does Google even announce when they update Stadia? If you're talking about the hardware and all that, they don't, and they're never going to, actually. Since when is Arc EA? It's not. Is it? Not to mention GTA, it's not. Not to mention GTA 5 had a very active modding community. Just recently, a fan had unofficially patched. Yeah, I saw that. Rockstar decided to implement in the new update. Yep, I did see that. Arc is taking its sweet time. Yep, I'm with you. It's taking too long. Is it worth making the switch from the free version of Stadia to Pro? Rue, it depends, man. If you like the games that it's coming out with, then yeah, like it just depends on if you like the games on Stadia Pro. I say do it, especially if you have like a 1440p monitor or mobile or 4K access at all. I personally have Stadia Pro, and I mean, it's been awesome, especially because you collect so many games. FYI. Do you think we may ever see EA play on Stadia? Yo, I think it's very possible, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. You know, if we get to see more than 5 games, I totally see it from EA, and I think EA Play would be a great thing for both EA and Stadia, kind of like Ubisoft Plus is. So yeah, I do think we could see it, but it just depends what happens after the 5 games in total from EA. The supermassive game was Little Nightmares. No, it was not. Do you think that mods will be on Stadia someday? If it happens, it wouldn't happen for a while. Lamont says Cloud Gaming needs your support. Become a member. Yes, we are. Thank you for that. We are. Where are we at here? I think we're pretty close to. How many members we got? We're pretty close to that 100. Yeah, we're at 96 because we got 2 new members today. So when we hit 100, I get to unlock a new emote. So definitely would appreciate if anyone wanted to do that. $1.99. I want to get that emo, and then after that, I don't care. Are you Dominican, Sonny, or Hispanic? I am. I'm Hispanic. I am Puerto Rican and Mexican, not Dominican. I'm half and half, and I essentially identify myself as just Hispanic. Kingdom Come Deliverance on Stadia would be dope. That would be dope. I wonder what new unannounced game is coming to Stadia. Like I said, I have that rumor earlier I talked about, and I don't know if I can say it. I don't even want to say it because then somebody will run with it. Funny thing about Judgment is they also have the Sega arcade games on it, for sure. Judgment is, I think, going to be one of those games, man, that's going to be really cool to see. Give me a second, guys. Yo, we got 2 more members. Oh, back. We got Ilseum back and Joshua. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm going to get some content for you guys, man. Appreciate that. I think we're 2 away now, and I get 100. I'll show you guys the screenshot. Good stuff, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. 2 more for that waffle emote. I'll do a waffle emote. Did we get more? Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys know I don't usually say stuff like that, but I appreciate it. I want to see that 100 just for that extra emote. The developer for Little Nightmares 2 is Supermassive. Yeah, it is, Lord, but there's supposed to be an exclusive game, and Little Nightmares wasn't the exclusive game. We're supposed to see something very exclusive. We got the emote. Did we? Okay, cool. Good stuff. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me see. Good stuff, guys. That's awesome. We got to put a waffle emote. We'll do a waffle emote. We'll do a waffle emote then for sure. Good stuff here. Let me check it out. Man, my face is all lit up. Hold on. Emojis. There it goes. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to be up to 14 emojis. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my current emojis, but we'll get some new stuff here going here soon. There it is. And then Kamarly, we're at 100. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. 100. Okay, perfect. Now I have it officially. So now we have the 100. And the cool thing is that even if I drop down under 100, I'm still always going to have the emotes available. So that's insane. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you, guys, for joining the Sunny Club here. Really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Do you think Dark Souls will be on pro games? Will be on the pro games? No, probably not. If the Dark Souls games come, they'll be purchasable. How often do you dust off your Christmas tree? Not often. Not often. Oh, the waffle emote. I see what you guys are doing there. We'll get an exclusive waffle emote. Yo, thank you, Jackass, for becoming a member as well. Thank you for Kamarly. Thank you to Ilseum and Joshua. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That's it. No more, guys. I'm good. I appreciate it. You don't have to do any more. I really appreciate it, though. Really appreciate it. I wanted to hit that 100, so thank you. No more, though. No more. You guys have been too generous today. I'm insane. I'm good. Yeah, Elias, the Christmas tree is behind me. It would be cool to see the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Yes, I'd love to see the Lego games on Stadia. That'd be good. More kid games are always good. Yo, Pete says 35 minutes from Wendy's Dave double cheeseburger. Pete, are you seriously driving 35 minutes? 35 minutes for a double cheeseburger from Wendy's? Is Wendy's that good? I don't think so. But hey, if you like it, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I think we have a troll in the chat. Let's ban the weirdo. Oh, he's calling me a virgin. What's the point of spamming that? If you're gonna come in and troll in the chat, can't you be a little more original? Which playstyle did you pick on Disco? I picked the one that was more man, I'm forgetting because it's actually been about a week. It was the one that was more social, if that makes any sense. It was because I think there's like the fighting style, right? I'd have to log in right now to check it out. The spicy sandwich from Wendy's. So I was talking to a friend the other day. We were talking the burgers. We were talking about Sonic. I know a lot of you guys don't have Sonic. In-N-Out. But here's a hot take. I actually really like McDonald's burgers. No, not you, Eli. There's a troll in the chat who came in here and he was calling me a virgin. I mean, that's kind of hard to do when you're married, but whatever. Did Disco have any bad bugs for you, Sonny? No, not yet. Not yet, and I'm a little worried to get some of the bugs because I know they've been pretty bad. Baconator with extra double bacon. Oh yeah, double Baconator's good. I actually like Wendy's, but man, I don't know. The Wendy's near me have been a little sucky lately. We never have Sonic here. Yeah, Sonic is really good. Honestly, we need answers on what. Yo, thank you to Hippo for the Sunny Bronze, man. Welcome. Thank you. The guy spams so much that I kind of miss a lot of chat. I played the Resident Evil Village demo on PlayStation yesterday, and it looks good so far. Next week's the Castle demo. This week was the Village demo. Yeah, that's right. Freddy's burgers are the best in my opinion. What are Freddy's burgers? Okay, you guys ready for the giveaway? Where's the real question though? Like Predator says, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you Pred. Wait, how do I say your name? Can I just call you X-Pred? X-Pred. He's right. The real question is, what are Schlazzy's bonks? Like, what's his preference for burgers? McDonald's fries are the best. Yeah, they're pretty good. Eddie says virgins are cool. Yo, virgins are awesome. Agreed. Panera Bread has some great sandwiches. I have a Panera Bread right near me, Ethan. I've never had it. I've never had Panera. When are you going to put the Christmas tree away? Never. Going to stay there forever. Gosh, I haven't had... No, I don't like Big Macs. Can we get that for the record? I like McDonald's like quarter pounders. I don't like Big Macs. Let me make that clear. Paul says we had a triple cheeseburger in the UK from McDonald's, which is pretty nice. Nice. I love Sonic, but they aren't in any New York. I'm also a Whopper guy. I have a Burger King literally 5-minute walk from me, and I mostly get coffee and not the burgers from there. Checkers fries. Ooh, bro, I haven't had Checkers fries since I was a kid, and I'm with you. Okay, let's do this next giveaway. You guys ready? This is for Trine 4. If you haven't already, exclamation raffle. If you win the raffle, you have to reach out to me on Twitter or Discord. Please consider joining our Discord. Very active, very cool, awesome community we have there. If not, message me on Twitter. You have to also message me in chat. You have to put in chat. You have to just type in whatever if you get picked as the winner. We're about to do this winner, so exclamation raffle. If you already did exclamation raffle, don't do it again. You're already entered. All right, with that, let me go back to the reading. I'll give you guys about a minute. Sonic is in Long Island. Oh, love the vegan burgers, Lamont. Really? Do you recommend vegan burgers, my man? Because I've been scared to death to try vegan burgers. I know they sell them. Paul says, do you have any Five Guys? Yes, I do, but it's a little far. It's like 4 or 5 miles, and my limit is 2 miles. I will not drive past 2 miles. I am like the laziest driver you can imagine. We do have a Five Guys here. It's not even, I don't even think it's like 3. I think it could be even 3 miles away, but I'm so lazy to drive more than 2 miles. Five Guys is amazing though, so I'm with you on that. Quarter pounders in the UK are nice. Love KFC and Popeyes. Chariot, I loved it too much. By the way, if I have to choose one or the other, give me Popeyes chicken, KFC sides. Give me that combination. McDonald's in Germany is pretty different in the US. Is it really? Is it because you guys have a different menu or what? Rue says burgers are nasty. Five Guys is amazing and their fries are way better than McDonald's. Yes. Five Guys is superior to McDonald's easily. SSR says I'm a bit vegan. You're either vegan or you're not. That's a good point. Use DoorDash or Uber Eats for Five Guys. Yes, I can do, and I do DoorDash, or I'm sorry, no, Uber Eats, or what's the other one called? Postmates. I was about to pull up my phone. And you're right. And I've a couple times have done it, but then like there's a better sale on one of the other places. Like I'll get something like Chinese food and they have like a good sale. And so I'm a sucker for good sales. So I never get Five Guys because it's never like a little mini sale or something. Okay, you guys ready? Let's do this giveaway because we're going to go on forever on this topic. All right, let's go. Let's pull this winner. All right, so our first winner today was Larry Lockett. This is for Trine 4, which by the way is an awesome game. Absolutely recommend it. It's amazing. And we're going to pull this winner. Whoever gets this is going to be awesome because you can play this online. You can also do local multiplayer. I've played this game myself, by the way. Game close to beating it, or I did beat it. I can't even remember now. And I really enjoyed it. So this is going to be a good one. Congratulations to whoever gets this one. All right, let me close it. We're going to pick our first person, or I'm sorry, yes, our second winner for the day, I should say, and then we're gonna do one last giveaway in the next 20 minutes. So let's go. Here we go. We're gonna pick, and we get Stadia GG. Are you in the chat, my man? You are our next winner on the Sunny Price is Right. You do have to respond in the chat. If he does not respond in the chat, we are gonna move on, and we're gonna choose someone else. Rue says, Sunny, do you enjoy a good milkshake? Absolutely. If so, what's your selection? I usually go for strawberry milkshakes. If you ever see a Freddy's frozen custard, it's funny, I have a Freddy's 2 miles from me, Joshua, and I never go there. And the reason I never go there is because they say that the patties, the steak burgers, that's what you just said it too in the chat, they're like too thin, and that's typically the complaint. So do you recommend it? It's literally just 2 miles away from me. Oh, Amon says it is indeed different. All right, Stadia GG is in the chat. Congratulations, you are our next winner, my man. Congratulations, sir. And you have now won Trine 4. All right, let's resume our entries. There we go. All right, we resumed our entries. Congratulations to Stadia GG. Wow, our winners are here today, man, and present. That's a new one. The last one is going to be Disco Elysium. We're going to give out Disco Elysium today. And by the way, let's give a shout out, or at least let me give a shout out to all the people that have donated and all the new members. It is because of you guys we're giving out extra keys today. So thank you. You guys are insane. Yes, I did put the thing back so you guys can exclamation raffle. Just keep in mind, if you already did it, you're good. If you are a member on the channel, you get an extra ticket. And I think we have had 2 non-members win today. But usually members have like a 50-50, I feel like. Chocolate milkshake for me. Yeah, I like chocolate milkshake. It's the second one. It says brings all the boys to the yard. Fish and chips. It's the best one. It's one of the popular dishes in UK, and I love it, Kate. Kate, I've never had fish and chips, and I want to. I absolutely want to. If I go down to the UK, will you guys give me some fish and chips? Because that'd be great. Nice. I'm a strawberry dude as well. Yup. Steak and Shakes have good burgers. Yes. Peanut butter milkshakes. Wow. Randy, that sounds pretty interesting. I would give that a shot. Disco Elysium with fries and large Coke, please. Absolutely. Hopefully you win, my man. Sonic has the best milkshakes. You know, I've never even had their milkshakes, ironically. The Sonic from me is a mile away, Rusty. It's like I have like a million. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a million things. We have like a ton of restaurants near me as well. No Angus burgers at McD's in the USA. No, they only have them like temporarily, like you said. They temporarily removed them here in Canada due to the Wuhan flu. Oh, Lord, jeez. Whoa. Rue says Disco Elysium. Whoever wins this is going to enjoy the game. Yes, this is a big game, guys. This is a great game. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So whoever wins this next key, my goodness. Shane says fish and chips are definitely amazing here in Newfoundland. Come visit. Ooh. Let's talk pita gyros. Easily the best food out of all. Can I say that I don't think I've had one of those in like 15 years? And there's like a million of them, or at least there was in Chicago where I lived. Janik says for chicken sandwiches, I like Chick-fil-A. You know, I have... I'm going to sound so stupid right now. I have a Chick-fil-A. This one's only how many miles away? It's only 2 miles away as well. And I don't eat Chick-fil-A. And everyone always swears by Chick-fil-A. I'm not like a huge chicken guy unless it's fried chicken, which is bad. This is why I'm as big as I am. It's obvious, right? Is there still one Stadian out there caring about what Project Hailstorm is about? Wolfgang, I feel it's safe to say that Project Hailstorm was it was a troll. It was them joking around. And it's funny because I mentioned in a video they got to stop this joke because it's not good timing, and they stopped the joke right after that. So I'm not saying I'm the one that, but I know they watch my stuff, and I feel like I told them, I'm like, if this is a joke, stop doing it, please. You know, because it's getting everybody hyped, and it just wasn't good timing at the time when that Project Hailstorm started. Like right now, it wouldn't be that big a deal, but I think it was a troll. It was a joke. So I don't think we've seen nothing about Project Hailstorm, and I don't think we ever will. Just for the record, Althar coming in with the $2 donation says this stream is making me hungry. I know we talk food like every week now. I love it. I love that this is a thing now. I love it. Toronto has good fish and chips. I live nowhere near Toronto, so I don't know about the Canadas, but if I ever down there, I'll have to try it. Why does everyone here eat garbage? I know we do. We all eat garbage. And then after we judged everybody's age from earlier in the stream, we're eating garbage and not the best age. But you know, some of us I know are healthy in there, and they're not like me, you know. And every once in a while, it's okay to indulge and talk about some junk food, man. It's all good. Nick goes, what if you drive 4 miles to reach Five Guys? And then you play 3 hours to Disco Elysium on your phone with Stadia. Ain't that worth it? If I could somehow play Disco Elysium while the car drives me, maybe like the automated cars, right? If the car drives me to Five Guys, then we're in business. Kenshi says, one thing that I love living here in AZ is that we have a lot of fast food restaurants from California. After this stream and me telling you everything that's near me, everyone's going to know how ridiculous AZ is with the fast food now. Have you ever tried octopus? No, and I never will. Never. How many people in the chat have tried octopus? FYI, last year, I visited a allergy doctor, whatever the heck they're called, to find out what allergies I have. And apparently, I'm allergic to fish that have shells in them. So I can't, like, now I'm scared to eat a lot of fish in general. I didn't even know I was allergic. I've eaten shrimp all my life, and I was shocked to hear that. So I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm using a what are these headphones? I don't know what my headphones are. They're they're very expensive headphones. Yeah, the Steel Series, the Arctic Pro Steel Series wireless. When you're fasting, all of this sounds delicious. Oh no, how to peel a clementine. I'm so sorry. You're trying to fast. Oh no. Come hang out with me and we can have fish and chips together. Sounds good, Kate. That sounds really good. Anyone from the Stadia team willing to sit down to you and chat about their platform? Yo, Rue, I would literally talk to anybody from the Stadia team. If they're listening, if they're watching, anytime they want to sit down and have a talk, and we can do it any way they want. We can go live. We can do it, you know, in just a podcast form where we're just talking on microphones. We can do it any way they want to do it. We can hop on a camera and do an actual normal interview. I would be down to do it with anybody from the Stadia team. I have the contacts of all the big Stadia, like the top marketing person in Stadia. I have the contact. I've talked to John Justice through email. He's a really cool guy. I honestly was shocked he even responded back to me, but he's really cool. I'd love to talk to any of them. I could theoretically email them, hey, you want to talk to me? But I honestly don't want to bother them in any way, shape, or form, just in case, if I ever really need to reach out to these people and say, hey, there's just something's really serious happening here with Stadia or something. If anything, I don't know. I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but if there was something where I really just needed to talk to them, I kind of want to make sure I don't burn that type of bridge by emailing them and asking for things. So I don't bother them at all, but I have all their contacts, and I've talked to quite a few people from the Stadia team, from all sorts of places in the Stadia teams, from the marketing places, from, like we said, John Justice, all really cool people. And they're awesome. It was probably an April Fool's joke. Yeah, I think so. I don't think so. I know it was pretty much at this point. Joshua said this stream has become sunny food and gaming. Althor says octopus is really yummy. I've tried octopus Free Horizon. Oh my goodness. Dusty says I miss AZ. See y'all again soon. Good stuff. Love calamari. I don't think I could eat calamari. Earl says I've had what? Pulpo? What's that? Sunny tried barbecue eel. No thanks. I'm good. Octopus is, you guys are crazy. Octopus is actually fire though. No thanks. I've seen how that stuff looks on a plate, and I would have a hard time not barfing before I can even put it near my mouth, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of weak that way. Amon says SSR, the generation 30 plus is growing up with unhealthy food. Yep. Amon and his wife, are you guys in healthcare? Or at least I know the wife is. I'm surprised you haven't told me to go on a diet. You probably don't want to be that directly rude to me, huh? Are you a White Sox fan? Yes, I am. Sushi is bueno. No, I don't like sushi. Hey, Sonny, thanks for putting in all the effort you bring into your passion to those of us. Hey, thanks for putting in all the effort to bring your passion to those of us that share it. Above all else, thanks for being fair and open. Thank you for that, Scott. I actually really appreciate that that sentiment, especially the being fair and open, because sometimes I feel like I'm gonna say something and I know I'm gonna anger a lot of you, and I can be a little scared to say it, but at the same time I feel like I can only be honest and true and tell you what's in my heart, because if I'm lying to you guys, if I'm saying something, you know, that I'm just kind of saying it so you guys don't get mad at me, then I don't think I'd be happy doing what I do. So really appreciate that, Scott. Lamont says, Stadia, are you watching, listening? I know. Tell them to give us Stadia Resident Evil 4 VR, Sonny. That'd be great. SSR, sorry, it's all good. Kamarli says, if you don't mind, I'm gonna call you Roan. Roan says, wife and I decided to try octopus for the first time, and she what? She AGR? She groaned? Shane says he's angry now. Sonny wouldn't say that. At least I don't mention you've lost weight. I've definitely not lost weight. I've gained since the stuff happened last year. I've gained quite a bit of pounds, man. So hopefully I can get back down a bit. Yo, what's up, David? How's it going? Good to see you guys. You guys have been so cool. In the next 8 minutes, no, hold on, that's not true. The next 7 minutes, we're gonna do our last giveaway. Stay tuned. We're giving out Disco Elysium. So I'm really excited to give this game out because it is an awesome game. Except for the bugs that are going on, it's an awesome game. To be clear, I don't feel bad that y'all are taking part in Ramadan. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with that. I feel bad that we're talking about food. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on now. See, I was a little bit slow. I get it now. Dusty says, I eat sushi, so yes, I eat octopus. For Italian, I love fried calamari. Wife and I just did Crab Shack. Oh, nice. It's sad Stadia gives us free new controls to Stadia out the year with pre-order. Games like Resident Evil 8, but PS4 and PS5 don't. I'm not sure what you mean, Doom Buddy. It's sad that Stadia gives us free new controls to Stadia. Not sure what you mean, because then you compared it to PlayStation. Chariot says NYC has too much fast food restaurants, and I mean literally. And if anyone here is from NYC, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine if it's anything like where I'm from in Chicago. Disco Elysium, get it if you don't win it. Just prepare to do a lot of reading. Yeah, I thought I heard that because when I've been playing so far, I've been hearing a lot of voice, but there's a lot more voice acting in it, more voice narration, I should say. Sunny does an awesome job for the Stadia community. Thank you for that, Can Man. Come on, Roan says she made me eat it alone and laughed at me in agony. That sounds like my wife. Yep. Sunny, I'm sending you a direct message on Discord. I'm not sending you a DM on Twitter. Thank you. That works out good. Just keep in mind, if you do win a giveaway today, I can sometimes take quite a while to give the actual key away. So please be patient. But I always give away my giveaways. Always. By the way, we are going to give away some cool stuff here in the next couple of months. I have stuff that I'm going to be giving away. I'm looking around trying to find all my stuff. I think it's just maybe thrown on the floor. We're obviously going to give out some Stadia Premier Editions. I have a really cool Bluetooth controller that works really well with phones because it comes attached with a, where is it at? It's around here somewhere. And do I have that controller? I don't have it, but you can attach your phone to it and it comes up and down. I'm also getting another controller here soon from GameSir, and I'm going to give that away. So I'm going to have like 4 controllers to give away. I'm going to have a lot of keys to give away. It's going to be a charity stream, and I don't have a date yet, but that'll happen probably within the next, from here until like October. I don't know when. I haven't chosen a date yet. So we have a lot of cool stuff to give out here in the months ahead, and I'm very, 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 very excited for all that. I've been holding on to all this stuff to give away to you guys, so it's gonna be good stuff. Andy says, what's up, Sonny? I love when you go live while I'm off work. Bosses get mad when I'm watching instead of helping customers. Oh no, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. It reminds me of my job I used to have, where I used to I was worked at a LAN center. I used to game. I used to play games and then ring up customers. And sometimes, and I feel bad for saying this, sometimes I tell the customer, can you just give me like 10 seconds so I can die real quick so I can ring you up? But most of the time I would just get up mid whatever I was doing and just die to help the customer. So I know how that goes. Sonny, have you tried experimenting with 3G network on Stadia? No, I've not. I bought 1 gig of data the other day. I played with 4G, not good results, but on 3G it went smooth. Maybe because a lot of people are using 4G. So I'm really glad that you brought that up. I have used 4G where I live and it works really, really good. I play Stadia super smooth. I have not tried 3G, and I'm actually curious now that you told me, but I have just recently upgraded my new phone. I didn't spend hardly anything on this new phone because I traded in my old phone to get 5G, and I've been somewhat getting some mixed stuff with 5G. Sometimes I'm getting some really good stuff with Stadia, sometimes I'm not. So it's interesting. I got to continue to test it out more, but I think you guys should see a video here soon on me giving you my full experiences with 5G, but I will test out 3G for comparison's sake. So thank you for that. I'm going to do that, and thank you for telling me that. Fred says Disco Elysium is a huge giveaway. It is. It's definitely a big one. Hold on, give me a second. I've just given up on upgrading my PS4 to a PS5. Stadia cloud gaming is the future. It is. It's absolutely the future. I talked about this in that podcast I did yesterday. Cloud gaming is absolutely part of the future. And it's funny because they asked me a question. They put me on the spot and they got me a little bit good because I had to think about it. Because they went, is Stadia, do you think, where do you see Stadia in 10 years? And obviously I said, hey, you know, we had some negative news recently and it does murky the waters a little bit in terms of what is potentially possible, you know, and I personally hope that Stadia is going to be, you know, working with some third-party publishers and making sure games are coming day and date, which they are doing now, but potentially in the future, and it doesn't have to be this year or even next year, but I'd love to see Stadia like employ, you know, someone like Square Enix to make a game for Stadia, or and just, you know, instead of owning their own studios, going down that route, you know. So, you know, I told them Stadia right now is at the forefront in terms of cloud gaming in regards to performance, how the service itself runs. I mean, you just press play on your whatever device you're using and you launch the game right away. I played xCloud last night and that thing took 5 minutes for me to get into a game, and then the game didn't work. I hop on GeForce Now and I'm constantly having to log in and log off. You know, there's just so many issues with so many of these services. Amazon Luna, I see potential for Luna, but it needs more games still, and who knows what they're doing, you know. So right now for me, it's there's a good future. There's stuff to get excited about, and I'm with you, man. Cloud gaming is just going to be one portion of gaming. And if you're seeing what's happening with Netflix, got to remember Netflix didn't have exclusive content when it first started either. It took many years for them to kind of get established, build that base of people, and I think Stadia is going down that same route right now. So 10 years from now, I'm excited. I'm excited about you guys, but I'm excited to see where it's all going to go. Rouser says, I was talking to a friend from Algeria, and she explained Ramadan to me. They have a fast until night. She says she can eat from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Ah, okay. I'm from NYC, and you can walk 10 minutes anywhere and run to a dozen fast food places. Driving is the worst. Yeah. Sonny, do you have a Hitman 3 DLC giveaway? I do not have a DLC giveaway for Hitman 3. Did I give away Hitman 3? Did I give away that key out? Do I have Hitman 3? I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I bet I have a key for that, and I've never given it out. Unless I did already. Trash, what's up, Slasher Mobile? Hey, Sonny, how's it going, Slasher? Good to see you, my man here. There have been at least 2 games that I almost bought that you have said would eventually go free for pro, and they did, saving us money. Good stuff, Scott. I'm glad I was able to save you some money. Have you ever seen the Backbone controller? Have I not only seen it, it's right here. I made a video on it, Greg. There's a video on my channel where I covered it. It's my favorite mobile controller, even though I don't own iOS. I like it more than the Kishi. I'm so behind in the chat now. Give me a second, guys. Did you ever get keys for Mortal Kombat 11? No. I get keys for more of the newer games. I got the Samsung S21 Ultra. And the key sheet doesn't fit on there, so I actually have to take out the bumpers to get it to fix, and I haven't done that yet. So I've been using my GameSir, the Nintendo Switch looking one, which I have it in my room because I've been playing it in my room. Hey, Sonny, is there anything recently you found out about Stadia that makes you think, ooh, that's going to be big? No, I think the thing that's going to be big for Stadia is the release to Google, the Google TV, and then the Android TV support, Robert. I think those are going to be the biggest things right now recently. And then the countries that Stadia is going to be releasing to. I did hear some stuff about that a while ago. It was like 6 months ago, and I can't talk about it. But it's going to be releasing to some countries that are going to really appreciate Stadia. So those are really the biggest things that I found. If we're talking games, I just talked about it earlier. You're gonna have to rewind a little bit to really get my full, but there's a game that I think is coming. I've seen some puzzle pieces. I don't want to mention it because I don't want this to go like viral and be like, Sonny said this game's coming out, but I think it is coming, and I think it's gonna be one that it's not gonna blow everyone away, but it's a good one. It's not an indie. I'm not sure it's quite a AAA, but it's a game that I'm gonna be streaming, and I'm gonna have a ton of fun with it. And I think this community is gonna like it. So we'll see. Rouser says 5G may be worse than 4G depending on the transmission method. Some of the higher speed connections can't go through walls. Yeah, you might be right, man. Oh shoot, Predator is giving away keys for something. What are you giving keys for? What are you giving keys for? Let me see. I'm trying to scroll back up to see. What are these keys for? Are these just like 3-month Stadia 3-month stuff? I think Stadia is consistently making decisions to ensure the longevity of the platform, not just cash grabs for the short term. Yes, we've seen some good stuff in that direction, man. So I'm with you. Janik says Stadia just works. Everything else is more finicky in comparison for sure. Yeah. Scott says Stadia seriously needs COD Warfare. I'm with you, and I've been pretty much pounding the desk on that every week. Do you know why Stadia doesn't have control yet? You know, it's funny because control is literally on everything else. And it's a great question, Keegan. I'm not sure, but if there was some money to bet that Stadia would get control, I think it would, because it's just everywhere else, you know. Where are you getting the keys from? Well, I can't really talk about that other than to say I get them from, like, Killer Queen Black. I get them directly from the publisher developer from there. Andy says, not wanting to burst your bubble, but ray tracing is still rather gimmicky. Give it a few years, get Village on your preferred platform, don't overthink it. Well said. Well said. Hey Sonny, I hope you're doing well. Great content as always. What do you think of the chip shortage that both Sony and Microsoft are dealing with in terms of keeping up with demand on consoles? I mean, I think it's a big deal, David. It's not even that. I mean, we can't even get GPUs. I'd love to get a newer GPU in my computer to help with my editing. And that's not even possible either. I think it's a big deal, and I think it leaves a bit of a door open for like Stadia and these other services to make some noise. And yeah, man, it sucks. You know, it sucks that these chip shortages are happening, but it makes sense, you know. Kratos and Outcasters giveaway anytime soon. I don't have Krata, but I do have Outcasters outfit keys to give away. So yeah, potentially soon. Hold on, where are we at? We've gone over the stream time here, guys, and I haven't done the last giveaway. So let's do this last giveaway. Are you guys ready? Exclamation raffle. If you already did it, don't do it again. You have to respond in the chat. You have to respond in the chat, and then again, message me through Discord or Twitter. You also have to be subscribed, or the little bot will not pull you. So please be subscribed if you haven't already. Please hit the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that as well. And let's do this last giveaway. This is for Disco Elysium. This is a big one. This is a big game. No chip shortage here. I got a part-time gig with Frito-Lay and my basement has a ton of chips. I hear you. Thank you for what you're doing, Sonny. I really appreciate it. It just seems like you really look out for us. I do try my best to look out for you guys. I really do try. I have an Xbox One X and haven't played in months. I know. I haven't played mine in years, actually. My little brother uses it, but I haven't played it. I mainly game on Stadia. I have Luna, but it needs more time. I think I should have dropped all the Ubisoft games. Paying $15 for it seems off. Good stuff. Yo, Color, what's up, my man? I just saw you right now. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, sir. Color, I hope you're having a great weekend, man. I saw you've been grinding and streaming some Red Dead on Stadia, man. If you guys want to watch an awesome Red Dead streamer, please check out Color. Check out Chariot Man Gaming as well. He's awesome. Kate says in 10 years, I can see Stadia with the big guns like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Yep. I'm with you on that. He just confirmed new countries. I mean, the Stadia coming to new countries is not something that's as much of a secret. Can I trade my black controller for a green one? No. Love what you do, Sonny. Thank you, my man. All right, let's go. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's go. Let's do this last giveaway. Let's do it. This is it. This is the last giveaway for the day. Disco Elysium. Here we go. I'm going to close these entries. All right, so you have a good chance here, guys. If the first person that I choose doesn't respond, because we have now been in this stream 2 hours, it's possible they were here earlier in the stream. We are final tickets. Whoa, this might be the most I've seen. 275 tickets. 244 users, which means at least 30 of the members on this channel got extra tickets for this giveaway, which is awesome. Good stuff. That is the most. That is like we're close to 300. That's crazy. This is the most tickets I've seen. So whoever wins this one is really going against the numbers here. All right, let's go. Let's pick our winner. Our first person is Nexor. Are you in the chat, sir? I'm not going to give you a lot of time. You have to respond quickly. Jeff says, happy to be watching live again, spending too much time working at Amazon. Oh yeah, I hear you. I got a buddy who works at Amazon himself, and he was telling me everything about it last week. All right, Nexor is not responding in the chat. Nexor, N, the number 3 XOR. We're going to move quick here because I really want somebody that's truly here hanging out with me getting this. All right, we're ready. We're moving on. I don't see it. He's not responding. Okay, we're moving on. We are moving on. Let's go. Next winner. Here we go. Nexor has lost out on Disco Elysium, and we have Redhead Jedi. Redhead Jedi, are you in the chat, sir? Oh, Nexor, too late. I moved on, bro. I moved on. You got to be lightning quick, guys. You got to be lightning quick. I'm sorry, brother. I felt like I give him a good minute. Redhead Jedi is not responding though. Here's what I'll do for Nexor. I will remove him from the winner list, so he has another shot. Okay, I just removed him. Okay, Redhead Jedi, we're moving on. Next winner here, I removed you from the list. Das Boot, are you in the chat, my man? Are you in the chat? Are we moving on yet again? Are we moving on yet again? I took off Nexor off the list so he can have a chance at it again. We got to be lightning quick. I know that there's a delay on the stream, but it's not a lot. It's like less than 10 seconds for sure. Any news on Ubisoft Plus on Stadia for more countries? Yes. I think it's coming soon. That's about the news I got for you. I think it's very soon. All right, we're moving on. Das Boot, it did not choose. Let's go again. Nathan again? Did Nathan, has he won before? I feel like he's won. Nathan, are you in the chat? Oh, Clive, what's up, my man? Clive, I don't know if you're in because right now I have the thing closed down. Nathan is not here either. Oof, this is a good game I'm giving out here, guys. Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. All right, let's give it another 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, make sure you fast forward live. Good point, Granite. Make sure you're up to date on the stream. Make sure you refresh. Super good point. I'm not giving this much time. All right, let's go. Next winner. Dark Rico. I feel like I see these names all the time. I know he's here in the chat. Dark Rico, congratulations, he's here. Go ahead, you have to respond in the chat though. Congratulations to Dark Rico. I know he's here. I just saw him. I just saw him type. There it is. Congratulations to Dark Rico. I'm sorry, Nexor. I'm sorry, my man. Dark Rico, congratulations. There it is. Schlazzy Bonk. Did Schlazzy Bonk enter? Congratulations to Schlaz, the Schlaz man. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations to Schlaz. I meant congratulations to Dark Rico. The Schlaz. Congratulations to Schlaz for being so cool. Oh man, let me give a shout out real quick, guys. Thank you again to Wolf, Althar, Freddy, Randy, Consingo with a 150 today. Ruben came in hot too. He gave a 10 and a 50. Randy for the donos. Porter John. Porter, I know you changed your name and I'm forgetting what your old name is, but I know who you are. So thank you for the 10. Johannes, the Dim Reaper, Randy again, Geek. And thank you guys for all the donos today. We got a bunch of new members as well. Ilseum is back again. Amon, Joshua, Mine. Thank you guys for letting me hit 100. The Chapel family, Kamarli. You guys are new members as well. So thank you. I really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to try to get another live, another game stream here soon, like we did last Monday. But this has been a lot of fun. Every weekend we do this. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the well, yeah, congratulations to all the winners, man. And we have a lot more keys to give away. I actually have 3 more keys of Killer Queen Black to give away. So we're going to do a lot more giveaways. We're going to do multiple giveaways here next week as well. So stay tuned. Guys, have a good one. Thank you. Shout out to all the new members. Thank you, Lamont. I really appreciate that. Guys, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to see you guys here pretty soon. And we're going to get going here. Have a good night. If I don't see you at some point during the videos and the comments and all that, have a good one, guys. Take care and peace, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun. Take care, guys.